Hi there. This is Dr. Elaine Williams. I'm a psychologist at the Greater Essex County District School Board. We wanted to provide a place where caregivers, teachers, and students could come to think about strategies and ideas for helping ourselves and each other and the children we care for in these unprecedented and uncertain times. As parents or people who care for children, we have a life that proceeds apace when these children are in school. Whether we're teaching in a classroom, managing a restaurant, or contending with the endless mounds of laundry that these children create, many of us now find ourselves faced with the additional responsibility of educating them. We here at the Greater Essex County District School Board are in the process of devising a number of podcasts that will be posted on this site in the coming weeks. The strategies and links in this series of short podcasts are intended to provide suggestions and food for thought as we embark on this journey. First, however, it is very important to be clear about the intentions and limits of these podcasts. There's a fairly lengthy disclaimer on the site with lots of scary words like shall not be liable and at your own risk. It's really important to read this disclaimer. But I wanted to talk for a few minutes about what all of this means. These podcasts assume that you are looking for strategies for creating a learning environment at home for typically developing and functioning children. If you yourself are struggling with your emotions or other issues that you feel you can't manage, for example, anxiety or depression, or you are caring for a child who is struggling with behavioral, mental health, or developmental issues, regardless of whether they have a mental health diagnosis or not, please look on this site for a list of resources that are available now in the Windsor-Essex County area to assist you. In providing psychological services, we as professionals require considerable time to gain an understanding of each individual that we work with. This process is very important in getting an accurate understanding of that person's history, functioning, experiences, and perceptions. We consider all of these factors in developing a plan for helping the people that we serve. Since we likely don't know you personally and haven't been able to ask you the questions we need to in order to understand your unique situation, we can't suggest that what we present here is for any particular individual. Nothing in these podcasts or on the website is meant to be taken as psychological advice or services. That means it's not intended to be a substitute for professional advice or services. If you feel you need an answer to a question you have about what's happening in your life specifically, seek advice from a licensed mental health provider like a psychologist or a social worker or another qualified health provider. If you have a mental health provider and something they've told you conflicts with what we've posted, we would say that you should never disregard professional advice. As I said before, we aren't aware of your personal circumstances the way your mental health provider is. The information provided on our site represents general information and strategies that you can use in working with your children at home and helping them to adjust and thrive in our changing social reality. In the podcasts or documents on our site, we will also post links that other agencies or professionals have created. We choose them because we've reviewed them and feel that they may be relevant and helpful for you. However, we have no control over what is posted on these sites. That's why we can't claim authorship or guarantee the accuracy or take responsibility for the opinions or ads that may be associated with these resources. Again, they are simply presented as resources and options that may be helpful to you. Now, as always, if you feel that the child you care for is at risk of hurting themselves or someone else, that is, they intend to kill themselves or someone else, call 911 or go to your nearest emergency room. Over the coming weeks, you will see additional resources, documents, and podcasts posted to this page of the Greater Essex County District School Board website. Please be patient with us as we develop these online resources. We are on this learning journey together. We hope that you find the resources that we post helpful. Let's talk soon.